guys, it's Sydney and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be super in-depth part 1 out of my series for OnlyFans. I've made tons of videos in the past, but I decided let's break it down. Let's go back to the basics, because anytime you're looking to grow, you're looking to start, you're looking to just make change, do better, first thing that you need to do is you need to look at the beginning, the basics, and the simple things that you might not think matter. Alright, so the first thing is, if you're new to OnlyFans, or maybe you already have an account and you're just like, I'm struggling, this video is going to definitely hopefully help you out. All the other videos will help you out. I kind of look like a hobo right now, but that's okay because you guys love me no matter what, right? Like hobo Sydney status. First thing I want to say is we're gonna go over picking a name, picking a photo people can recognize, submitting documents and keeping up to date, making your profile more appealing, using a pinned post to show the info that you're like wanting to present, and anything else regarding starting. We're not talking about creating content really today. What we're really talking about is just like the basics, the other necessities that people forget matter. I'm gonna put my hair up for this one and we are just going to chit chat about this stuff. So first things first, I just want to give a little disclaimer. I have a free page and I have a paid page. My free page makes a lot less money than my paid page does. I am 0.1% on my paid page and right now I'm like 15% on my free page. So I've experienced both of them. I have not told people I have a free page that are my fans. The free page is like starting from scratch basically, rather than being someone that like uses their fan base they've built already to grow. So I have experience in growing off of nothing, and then I have experience off of growing off of the fans that I've already had. Just a little bit of insight. So first thing is, when it comes to picking a name, pick something that you want to be called. Don't go for something that you are going to grow out of. So personally for me, I did not pick to be FitSid. If you guys may or may not know, I used to be in the fitness world. I used to be a bodybuilder. I used to do a lot of things regarding weight loss. Gained a lot of weight when I started OnlyFans. I've gained 60 pounds since I started OnlyFans, and I think that's like kind of insane. And like, I'm being 100% honest, like I don't really fit my name anymore, Fit Sydney, and trying to fit that mold sometimes is hard, but people still know me by that name. But that's why I feel like you should definitely pick a name that like, yes, is relevant now, but will be relevant in like 3 years from now. I didn't even give myself my name. My fans just like at the time were like, you're not that username, you're this. So I kind of like fell into that. But if you guys are able to choose your own name, pick something that you can stick with. You don't have to use your legal name. Come up with an entire stage name, okay? Understand that whatever you want to be, you can be. So for example, say I didn't want to go by my legal name, which is Sydney. I could be Olivia, I could be Electra Clark, and those are girls that I personally know and that they do this stuff, and I've helped them pick their names. Electra Clark is not even close to that girl's name, and that's fine. That's her online persona. So think about it this way. Whatever you want to be, you can be on the internet. So pick a name that's whatever you want to be, and pick something that's fitting and easy for people to type in, because if people don't remember how to spell your name, you're not going to be easily searchable. People aren't going to be able to find your content. They're not going to be able to even remember your URL half the time. So first thing, pick a good name, stick to it. Don't pick a name that's overused either. So say you see Kate 24/7, don't put Kate as your name. Pick something different like Maggie. Just pick things that people are gonna know but is unique to you. All right, next thing is, besides your name, you need a photo. You need a couple pictures that are constant on every platform. Number one, you want to have a similar profile picture on all your pages. You don't want to have something that just doesn't match, because say you're posting on Instagram, Twitter, and OnlyFans. How are they going to recognize you on all the different platforms if your banner, your profile picture, and every freaking picture that you post on that platform isn't the same? Keep yourself consistent. Find a couple profile pictures that you like and stick to those. Maybe have similar banners. So this is where it comes into profile pictures. And this doesn't always apply to everyone, so just please take this with like a grain of salt, but also like a huge grain of salt, because for me, I had never been on the cover of a magazine and had a picture be so relevant in my life until I was. So before that, I still had profile pictures that made me relevant, made people recognize me. Someone saw that profile picture and they could be like, that's Sydney. So what you want is you want that reaction. If you're not a cover girl, if you're not someone who is super relevant on the internet yet, guess what? You have the opportunity to do that. If you're posting yourself on Reddit, if you're posting yourself on Twitter, if you're posting yourself on Instagram, have the same profile picture for all of those and OnlyFans, because OnlyFans profile picture cannot be nude. The banner cannot be nude, so why not keep your profile pictures all the same. That is my best tip that I have for you, because then it is consistent. Keeping everything consistent is the key. So if you guys may or may not know, I have a couple pictures. I have a schoolgirl picture, I have a teddy bear style picture, and then I have this like really pretty like wholesome picture that I use. That picture is my wholesome one. I use that picture on a lot of different profiles and I really like it. When it comes to schoolgirl, I have my schoolgirl banner, which I have that on my Twitch, I have that on my Reddit, my Reddit is just my schoolgirl. And then on my other pages, I use this one, and all of them, as you can tell, are safe for work. They will not get me deleted or anything like that. So just for reference, those are the 3 pictures that I personally use on all my platforms to kind of like keep them consistent. So make sure that your name and your brand is all the same. Think about it this way, okay? So I'm Fit Sydney, I'm a fitness girl gone bad. That is my brand. Then you pick the name. I picked Fit Sydney. Picking a photo people can recognize, I use those. Consistency right there. Then you gotta submit documents and keep up to date. Couple things I would say with this: if you have not filled out a W-9 form before, this is your opportunity to do it. This is your opportunity to fill it out properly, and there's 2 ways to fill it out, all right? So first way is an individual. Most of you are going to be individuals. Some of you will have a company. If you have one, I have a company that I've had for a hot minute because I went from fitness to this. So basically what you do is, if you're an individual, you fill out the W-9 with your full name, your social security number, your signature, the date, and then I think you check a box and put your address, and that's it. That's all you do as an individual. As a company, you fill out your company name, your EIN, your signature, and your date. And this is for US people. If you are a company, make sure you have a separate bank account to take this money. If you're an individual, you're a 1099 no matter what, but keep your money separate if you are trying to keep it separate. Like open a whole new bank account if you need to and put that money in through there. Especially if you're making more money, have a company. Like if you're starting to pull in money, make a company so you can get different tax write-offs. And this is for US people. Make sure that you have your banking info, your W-9 all up to date constantly. So that's the biggest tip I would have for you. The internet has videos of how to fill out a W-9 form, but there's just 2 basic ways, just for reference. All right, how to make your profile more appealing. So I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and we are just gonna go with this. So we're gonna go to my free page right now, and we're gonna use my free page as an example because I feel like this is a much newer account and I am still working on it slowly, and I am definitely not gonna be the pot calling the kettle black because I'm still a work in progress and I'm taking my own advice to do it. So you get to my free page, right? And this is what you see. So you just see my profile, you see that I have posts, photos, videos, my likes. Then I've taken advantage of the pinned post. So on the profile, I have little promo videos that I've made. And if you're doing this based upon a free or paid page, either way, it matters, okay? Utilize the pinned posts. You have 5 posts that you can use as pinned. I usually have 4 up and then 1 is left for like if I'm doing a shout out for shout out and we are gonna pin each other. So usually I have 4 up at a time. When it comes to a pinned post, what you need to do is you need to find things that are going to entice them, whether you're trying to direct them to buy something else on your other OnlyFans, which is your paid page, or if you're trying to get them to unlock content or get to know you. Those are reasons why I keep my pins. You can also have your tip menu pinned, so those are like the main reasons. Tip menu, letting them get to know you, sharing other things that you're trying to sell, and then the hottest content that you want them to see. The first one that I have is promoting my paid page. Then I have one that just says, if you want to see crazy fun sexual adventures, this is a place for you. I post, and then I said what I post, and I said, if you have a request or fetish you want to purchase, feel free to DM. That I feel like tells them about me. And then I have one more that tells them about me. That one says, hi babe, welcome to the inside world of Fit Sid's secret naughty life. You might have thought I was just some innocent fitness girl, but guess again, I have some secrets to share with you. Branding. Let's explore my body without clothes. Watch me pleasure myself until I'm begging to and maybe you'll even catch me in the act with someone else. Enjoy your sneak peek into the dirty, raw, real, inside world of Fit Sid. Then, new paragraph, I have another page at Fit Sid that has all my content included for $35. Feel free to go to, blah. That also has a video attached to it, which is really cute. I love sizzle reels. I feel like those are probably like the best things that you can create for yourself and take the time to do. I think they're worth it. I also think photo collages could be a good idea, but just understand that like you want to make it worth it. Other thing, notice how the banner at the top is a cartoon version of my schoolgirl one. My schoolgirl one didn't fit, and I had a fan that wanted to make me art anyway. So like you can find people that will make art either for super cheap, or they're a fan and they're not gonna make you pay at all. So I still gave him like a little tip, but like if they're offering and you're new and you're starting out, like please understand that fans want to do it free goo. So if you put a little tweet out, you can get something super awesome. So just remember, the rules are for a free account, you cannot post anything unlocked that's not safe for work. So you just think no nudity on a page unless it's like unlockable. And then on your paid page, you can post whatever you want. When it comes to designing your page, there are dimensions that you should make your stuff. I use canva.com. Canva is like the end all be all amazing thing for me. Canva.com will help you make dimensions for banners. It's so easy to use. It's free. You can always upgrade to pro, but like I don't even have mine upgraded, and like I make stuff on there all the time. Canva.com is what I love to use for creating stuff, especially like thumbnails and stuff. Let us find the dimensions for all this stuff. So for an OnlyFans header on your laptop, it's 1920 by 212, and on the phone it changes to 375 by 91. So just for reference, like that's what the header would be. I would just try and find one that fits both, because you can only put one header in. So just understand your header can have your socials and stuff. Like I have my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Snap all on there. Now let's go into the bio and the links that you can put on OnlyFans. Okay, so first, you know that show more info on your profile, that little bio right there? So my bio personally says, check out my naughty content for $35 for everything. Tap the link below. This is the inside world of FitSid's naughty dreams, dirty dress up, and pleasureful playtime. Then new paragraph. This is the copyright notice and disclaimer. Feel free to copy exactly what mine is and use it, because you should put that on your page. Copyright notice and disclaimer. The copyright material on OnlyFans page, photographs and video material, is owned by FitSid. You do not have permission to use, copy, reproduce, or distribute any of the material on my OnlyFans page without prior permission from owner. Copyright 2020, all rights reserved. So that's a really good thing. Have your little tagline and then have the copyright notice. Then what you do is there's a spot for your link, and I linked my other OnlyFans page, but what you can do is you can literally link to your Sex Panther, your Twitter, like whatever you want, and then link it, let them find it, because that one is always gonna be there, and that's a link that like you're not gonna have to like constantly update. Then they have a wish list link. I highly suggest creating an Amazon wish list, because the few people that will want to buy from it, you can just directly link it to them. Biggest disclaimer I'd have is make sure that it does not go directly to your house, because if it is going to your house, pick an Amazon locker, get a PO box, something else, send it to someone else's house, because sometimes Amazon has a problem with showing addresses. I have personally seen it myself happen, so that's why I send all my Amazon wishlist stuff to a PO box. So hopefully that's helpful. Like I said, this is my free page. My free page right now has 1,800 fans. Go to my statements. I'm 15% of all creators. I've had this account for about a week and a half, and I think it's really interesting. I think my paid account obviously makes a lot more money, and I think it's more beneficial in the long run, a lot less work. But if you've already created a ton of content and you're like watching this just because you're trying to like up your game, make a free account and just repost all that crap. Schedule it all, one post a day, get them to unlock that crap, because ooh, you can make a lot of extra money off your hard work. So for the girls that already have a paid page, make a free page, make it under my referral. Again, I'll shout you out, I'll help you build up, and we'll just get you going from there. I want everyone to make money, and I want us to make it off of like, you have to put in hard work, but at the same time, you don't have to work hard 24/7. Work smart, not hard, okay? Now, we kind of got into like making it look more aesthetic and stuff like that, but now we're gonna get into pricing. So when you're starting out, you have to price your page. So now we're gonna go into the settings tab, and you're gonna get the option to send out a mass message and all those things. These are so important. Before you start your page, like you can start your page, but like before you start promoting it, make sure you have these things in place. You don't have to have everything perfect. Just start if you're struggling. But if you have pictures of yourself, use that. So we're gonna go to settings tab. In the settings, you can upload your cover image, which is the banner, your profile photo, your username. You need to change the username. It says change it to optional. Change it. Make your display name good. Pick your subscription price, okay, you guys? Do not sell yourself short. If you feel like you want to charge $20, charge $20. If you feel like you want to charge $6, charge $6. But do not let people make you feel like you can't. I need you to know that you are worth every penny that you want to be. Pick your price and like hold true to it. Then it lets you put in the about section, which is the little drop down that I was telling you about earlier. Then it says location. I put put the bedroom for mine. If I didn't put the bedroom, I would put Sweden, because I'm not in Sweden right now. I put bedroom. Website URL, that's my other OnlyFans, that's my paid one. Otherwise, I would just link to my Instagram or Twitter. Then there's your Amazon wish list. You can also connect your Spotify, kind of cool. Then you go to the next tab, you connect your Twitter account. This will give you that check mark. Once you've put in your banking info, your W-9, and your Twitter's connected, you'll get a check mark by your name, which I think is so cool. So connect that. Other things, like you can connect another OnlyFans account, but personally, I've never done that and I don't know what it does, so I'm not 100% sure if I would do that. Then shows you all your login sessions, password. So let's go to the next one. So this one's the message tab. This is where you get your welcome message from. My welcome message is turned on. As you may or may not know, you can see by the little blue right here. So it says, welcome to Sid Sweethearts. I love gaming, making people laugh, and working on my health. I'm originally from Sweden and fluent in Swedish. My family thinks I'm a nympho, and they are probably right. ... I f*** a lot. Ready to watch me suck, and explore my sexuality? If you think these pics are hot, unlock the other content. It gets wild, freaky, and fun. And with that, guess what I'm using? I'm using the pictures that are from my schoolgirl stuff. So I don't know if you can see, but those are all from an older photo set, and you just use that to, you know, promote yourself. Then the other option is to hide outgoing messages. I do that. I have mine turned on. The other thing too is notifications. I don't really mess with that. You can always have two-step verification on. And then the other thing that I would say is make your profile public. So when it comes to profile privacy, it says fully private profile, text will be hidden. Do not make your profile hidden, okay? Like seriously, it's probably the stupidest thing anyone can do, because you want them to see the captions. They'll never be able to get access to the pictures unless they're subscribed. The other thing is, don't auto follow back your fans. I just don't see the point in doing that. You can show your fan count on your profile. I think some people really like to do that. It's kind of like more of a flex. Not really my vibe, but you know, more power to the people that it does help. Then the other thing is watermarks. After I upload, add watermarks to my photos, my videos. Check both of those, and then you can pick your custom text for your watermark. So personally for me, all of my content is always watermarked. That's like a video with my logo on it. But I also have it watermarked with onlyfans.com/xxxfitsid or onlyfans.com/fitsid, because then I know where it's directly coming from. Then the other two don't really matter on the settings, so that's personally my own opinion. But yeah, when you're starting out, that's really what you should know. Then you go to the statements tab. It'll tell you what your percentage is at the top, your current balance, your pending balance, and then I always set mine at weekly payouts. I really think you should get used to having that weekly paycheck. If you can make over $20 a week, then set it to that, because I think it's beneficial to see how much you grow within every week, or what you need to do next week to make more money and like make it a job. You know, you get paid weekly or bi-weekly. Don't make it where you request payout randomly. I think that it makes you more committed when you do the weekly. Then you can see your payout requests. You guys, I literally made $20 and it let me take that $20. So just for reference, transactions take up to 3 to 5 business days. So when it's in pending, it's 7 days. Once it gets out of pending, it'll be after the 7-day mark. Go to your current balance. After it's in your current balance, you can request to withdraw it. When you do that, super awesome, super cool, and it'll be in your bank account within 3 to 5 business days. You can also see, if you click the little graph that's going up, you can see how much money that you have earned on your account, and I think that's awesome. I don't really have anything to hide on this account, but I also don't show. So for May, whoa, for April, you guys, I did not realize my paid account has already made me almost $800. That's awesome. No idea how that, I mean, that's awesome, because I've only been doing it for a while. But seeing that will teach you what the facts are, not what you think in your head, because I wasn't really like, I guess I didn't realize I'd already made 800. Like, I haven't gone to my bank account yet, but it's the fact that like it says that I made that. So just for reference, checking that tab is awesome. It keeps you accountable. But when you're starting out, let's go back through this, okay? Pick a name that works. You can make a free page and a paid page. If you put them both under my referral, or if they already are, then you'll get promoted on both pages, and you'll have me to help you with both of them. Then pick photos that people can recognize and make all your accounts have that, because that will be a great determining factor. Pick something too that's clear and crisp. People don't want to look at something that's grainy. Make sure it's high quality enough. you know, just make sure you have good light. Make your profile appealing. Take time, spend some time on Canva, make yourself some graphics, ask some fans to make you graphics. There's no excuse at the end of the day, if this is a business for you, to have crappy content. Yes, it makes sense if you don't have the highest quality phone and all that stuff, but like when it comes to graphics where you write text on stuff and your tip menu and everything like that, like you can use Canva, you can use even Instagram stories if you want to. If you have a window, this is how I started, you guys. I had an awesome window in this room and I just filmed on my bed and I used my iPhone 6 to make my content, and it was awesome. Like, I look at that content and people still to this day love that more than they love the really like amazing like production stuff. They love amateur. Just make sure that it's something that like is clear enough for them to see what you're doing. Pinned posts, make sure you utilize them. And then when you're charging, just know that if you want to charge less on your profile, you can always charge in the direct messages. So when that happens, I charge $35 flat for my paid page, okay? And that's just because I post everything to my feed. I don't want to be wasted with having to send out mass DMs and like upsell. And it makes the fans like not annoyed that they have to pay more money for stuff that is like being sent out to everyone. If you have a free page, you have to make it free. And then anything that has any not safe for work content has to be charged. So just understand that like the little bit of free stuff you put on there should not be anything more than like cleavage or like a bikini. Don't like put a free video of you blowing someone, okay? But if you have a smaller paid fee on your paid page, so say it's $6, charge in the DMs, charge on your feed to unlock stuff. But I'm pretty sure you can't charge on your feed unless it's like a fully free page. So you can charge in the DMs, utilize as much as you can, okay, you guys? And yeah, so that's all for kind of starting out that I can think of. Look and read the terms and conditions, you guys, on your social media platforms. I highly suggest that you create new social media accounts to promote the stuff in case you don't want your personal accounts getting deleted, okay? Make a new account, make everything match and make it consistent. Do shout out for shout out with girls. That's like your biggest thing to grow in the beginning, and make it all consistent. Don't post any OnlyFans links on your Snapchat. Use Twitter for the more nudity stuff. Kind of keep yourself aware of what you can and cannot post. So on Instagram, pretend it's your little sister looking at your account, okay? That's how I think about it. Just I don't post that anything too crazy. I mainly keep it to cleavage and like booty outline. I don't really do anything worse. I don't post my OnlyFans link. Do a link tree, link to your Twitter. I personally link to Twitter for Instagram. When it comes to Twitter, no fluids, so don't do drooling pictures, don't do semen, don't do anything that could be misconstrued, okay? You can post you can post nudes, you can post whatever you want basically, but just understand that what you're posting is going to be free for people on Twitter. So don't post too much, in my opinion, because if they already can get your content for free, why would they pay for it? That's like my own personal opinion. That's how I think as a normal human and as a business one. That's kind of my thought process when it comes to that. And then on Snapchat, just do not post your OnlyFans link. You can link to Twitter safely without getting deleted, but like OnlyFans triggers your account to get deleted. I've had it happen to me. I was on a plane talking to this cute guy, and I posted on my story my OnlyFans, and no more cute guy. That's the biggest thing I would like to say when it comes to all of this. So when you're starting out, I hope this video helped you out. It's kind of long, but kind of not. Hopefully it had enough information packed into it. So I just appreciate you guys. I love you. I just want you to know that you have my support, you have my love. Please take the time to watch all the videos I've made, because I feel like I answer so many questions or give advice that could be really helpful to you. Even if you've already seen some of my videos, go back and watch the ones you haven't seen, rewatch them. Feel free to reach out and ask me questions. Let's get you making that money. Love you guys.